Warning! Goodbye, Monument Point.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the As Seen on TV podcast for Arrow Season 4, Episode 21, Monument Point. I am your host, Clio, and with me I have Dom, and Rachel.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
How's it going?
Good. This was a good episode.
This was a good episode, and I'm sitting there watching it and going, why am I complaining about Arrow again? I forgot after this episode, so
Yeah.
it was a good one.
Yeah, this was
Yes,
solid.
yes.
And realizing now I like it better than Legends. Legends really just lost me somewhere recently.
Just recently,
Yeah.
I think it was your realization of Rip.
That's not even what it is. That I don't know. That's something to talk about on Legends. But I think my favorite part of this episode was Thea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess they caught her, whatever, brought her back to the house, and she's just sitting there, chirp, chirp, rough, chirp, rough.
At first, I'm like, what is she doing? And I was like, oh.
I knew immediately. I'm like, she's doing the pattern. Because she was upset, like she noticed it so immediately.
She knows it so immediately, yeah.
And now she knows something's wrong. Now she knows, all this stuff. So she's just gonna be like, "Yep, I know. Tweet, motherfucker."
Yeah, I thought I saw a putty cat.
Yeah.
Rough.
And then when her dad came in, she's just like, "You're so predictable." And then when she starts just reciting everything that he's already gonna say. She goes like, again,
"Yeah." She finishes
"You're
his
predictable."
sentences. Yep. He really is, though.
Yeah,
he really is.
Yeah.
Every time my life turns to shit, you show up.
She's not wrong.
She is not wrong.
And then, where's Alex? And then, Alex is under some kind of brainwashing pill medicine or something. But he's all on board. And I'm like, you're crazy.
Yeah, well, it makes him compliant.
Yes.
He's been taking the pills. Ruve's told him what to do, what to think, and now he's running with it.
And I loved how she said to her father is, you can either give me what I want, or...
I could be a total
I could be pain in your ass.
I could be compliant and do what you want, or I could be a pain in your ass. So bring me to Alex.
She's still going to be a pain in his ass.
Of course.
Oh, yeah. You knew that as soon as she walked up to him, she was like, "We gotta get out of here." And he's like, "I don't know what you're talking about. I'm really high right now."
I love the fact that, when Merlin sits down and he shows, you see his hand, she goes, "Oh, so did your new friends get you that?"
I started audibly laughing because I'm like, that is a hand made of plastic. It's like, that is a glove made of plastic.
It was really it looked like Legos or something.
Oh, it looks so derpy. I was like, oh, guys, you spent a whole $5 on that.
Oh, it was funny, though.
No. It's just, when I saw it at first, I was like, oh, God.
Oh, God, really? That?
Oh, God. Yeah. But
Why
yeah,
don't you
so I
guys
guess,
go to the people of S.H.I.E.L.D.? They know how to make fake hands.
yeah.
So does Luke Skywalker's robot. The 2-1B medical droid.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't know that.
You probably shouldn't know that.
It's okay. There are things I probably shouldn't know.
There's always stuff we shouldn't know.
But we're just such giant nerds, it happens.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, just that whole... they were so... trying to hide this place so secretive. And then who shows up? It's just...
Yeah, it's like, how did he get in also? We just saw him there, right? He was just...
Well, he said he followed one of them or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because we start seeing the people moving in.
Who, Anarchy? Is that who we're talking about?
Anarchy. Sorry, we were talking about Anarchy.
Okay, yeah.
They were all like in scrubs or something. They're like in
A scrub is a guy who will get no love from me.
I started laughing because I'm like, oh my god, this feels like, one of those very brainwashy town sort of things.
It's a cult.
All wear the same
What's
thing.
What's the one with Tobey Maguire?
Oh, Pleasantville?
Pleasantville, yeah. That's what it reminded me of.
Kind of,
but
just in color.
It reminded me of a cult,
Yes, exactly, because they all wear those like really plain, like gross outfits,
and they're just like,
yeah.
You know what it actually really reminds me of? Now that I think about it, Sunstone Manor from Heroes Reborn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Anarchy shows up, wants to blow things up, weird, vengeance plot, whatever. But I feel like he just keeps getting weirder. I don't remember him calling her mommy last time. Why is he calling her mommy?
Because
he made
her. She made him.
Yeah.
Oh.
After she
okay,
because he's been reborn.
He was saying that. I'm like, ugh, stop.
He was reborn. Yeah, no.
Mommy, I didn't recognize you in your red spandex.
Without
your red leather.
Red leather.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I don't know, he's just really weird. I mean, he went from being a little insane to being
a lot insane.
You need one of those jackets that make you hug yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, their fight was really awesome. Them fighting was really awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I love his cattle prod. It came apart into chain stuff. That was really cool. I was not expecting it.
Definitely not.
I was not expecting a cattle prod to do that.
It was like some Darth Maul shit.
Yeah.
Like you're expecting one lightsaber, and all of a sudden this other blade just pops out of nowhere, and you're like, "What the fuck is going on?"
I know there's a name for what he uses, but I can't remember the name of it.
It's called the holy shit.
Oh crap! It's called the run now. That's okay. You can have my last piece of pie. I don't need that much.
Take it. So Team Arrows, figured out last episode. They figured out what Dark's plan is, his evil plan, and so they're Felicity's like, I can't, hack this thing myself. I need she, as much as she hated to admit it, she needed her dad.
I need my daddy.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah,
and they bring him on, and what does he do? He complains about their hardware. I'm like, oh, you're such an asshole.
He complained the whole time. It wasn't just about
He complained about everything.
He complained about everything and then wouldn't shut up about how hard it was to be a present father.
And how much he loved her and wanted to be a dad.
Yeah.
And she was like, and he just complained about everything.
Yeah, she's like, this is not the time. Definitely not the time.
And then he's sitting there cloning that drive wirelessly or whatever, and he's sitting there, and he's holding it, and he's holding it there for like 10 seconds, and it's at like 73%. And then it shows you, and then it's like another 20 seconds goes by, and it's only at 75%. And it's like, what? Like, how did it just slowed down right now? Conveniently for dramatic effect?
Everything on the internet says that, you'll download the first 3/4 of it will go, and then that 1/4 will just be there for like 10 hours.
Yeah.
Also, every computer on the face of the planet lies about the percentage.
That's true.
Every single computer lies.
I've actually I've had a situation just recently where it told me it was at 94%, and then a second later it went to 91%.
See, they lied.
Just joking.
That's the lie.
I was like,
we're just kidding.
What? I go, how does that? It uninstalled for a second? Like it backtracked?
Yep.
I did.
Well, you see, no, it got ahead. It was counting and it got ahead of itself. It's like, oh no, sorry, I gotta take that back. Gotta take those last couple of percents back there.
Sorry, dude.
Didn't mean it.
Didn't mean it. No, but I mean, well, also another major thing. Felicity got canned.
Yeah. She just got fired.
Yeah.
Like,
But we know at some point it does turn into smoke. Well, when we looked at Legends, it was what I said, smoke industries or whatnot. So.
Well, I mean, also looking into the nearer future, 2024, I guess it's back to Queen. So who knows how much this company's going to change names? Who knows how much of that's going to stick?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And how much of the future is actually that's what's going to happen.
Going to turn out that way, exactly.
But yeah, no, she just
all up in the air.
But I don't know. It was so weird the whole entire time he's firing her. I'm looking at her jacket, going, "Do you have grommets all over your jacket?" I don't know why.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Her jacket.
She has like a new weird ass jacket, like every other episode.
Yeah, I don't know what
I've
that's
noticed it. This one just stood out to me. But
yeah, that one's just weird.
But yeah, it's how the board could just fire her like that. Well, we're upset that you might be giving away this technology that's helping you out for free. It's like she's not giving it away for free. She's just not charging an arm and a leg for it.
I don't know. Aubrey James in chat, he's just expressing, that he does not like the way that they've changed Felicity this season. It kind of ruined the character for him.
I disagree. I didn't like what they did with her last season.
Yeah, in this one, she was started out as being a very, for lack of very naive kind of person. You know?
I mean, I just don't like the whole relationship thing with Ollie. I think that's where, and it's more the relationship itself than it is Felicity, but Felicity was kind of the catalyst of the relationship, so it's easy to pawn it all off onto her.
Well, I mean, if anything, I think it's easier to blame Ollie because everything's always Ollie's fault anyway.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, yes, Ollie made one decision with the kid to not tell her, but Felicity, and we actually went and talked about this, and we all agreed that Felicity kind of blew that out of proportion.
She kind of
understand.
I'm pretty sure I was the only one who.
We understand why, but it's still.
No, I
still really. It was. I thought it was.
No, and I knew that was going to happen.
Right.
Well, yeah.
We all did.
Yeah.
We all kind of did. But no, she's grown. She's grown. She's grown. And she's become more self-confident in herself. You know what I mean? She's just. So, I mean, you have to let these characters grow. Otherwise, it's going to get boring after a while.
And sometimes growing means taking a couple steps backwards.
Yeah, I mean, there is a way of she's starting to rediscover herself. I mean, I think having the accident and being in a wheelchair, it really put her at a different position to look at life, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And now that she's back, she's changing. She's trying to figure out where she is, where she stands now in this world, kind of thing.
Now that she can stand.
Now that she can stand. But where she belongs and what she can do and all that kind of stuff. So, and then with Laurel, and then with Sarah, Laurel's death and stuff. That it's just she's just trying to find where she belongs.
I just want to know where the hell is Mr. Fantastic in all this, Curtis?
Well, I thought they were gonna call when she got fired and they needed to get the part out of Palmer Tech. I thought she was gonna call Curtis because as much as Curtis went home and was like, yeah. To his husband, I'm not gonna do that stuff.
I'm not gonna do that anymore.
Like, oh come on, Curtis, you want to go get in some more trouble.
Right. I thought that they. I thought the same thing you did. I thought they were bringing him in this episode.
You're gonna go bring Curtis in.
Yeah,
but no, Felicity just. Oh my god! And like Ollie walked in the building with like his cap and hood up, and I'm like, "Are you taking incognito lessons from Captain America? What's happening here?"
Oh, see, I was thinking more.
Put on a baseball hat, and you're blended in.
I was thinking more of that guy from the Watch Dogs video game.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's exactly what he looked like to me.
He did.
Rex even pulled up the face mask too
Yeah.
at one point. You're right.
But yeah, I mean, it was a little ridiculous, but I mean, I guess it had to be done.
Right.
It was the only way.
But I did appreciate that she was breaking into her own building, which wasn't her building anymore.
Well, yeah, everyone's like, he's like, you were
This
mad at
work
me.
this work order's been in for months and it still isn't fixed, and they fired me.
I know, and he's like, and you know, he's like, well, you got mad at me for stealing from me before. She's like, well, I don't work here anymore, so you're not stealing from me.
Yeah.
That's how she. That's how she. Made it okay to herself. Well, he's not stealing from me now.
Well, but she also said it's, this is to save the world. This is to save people's lives.
Mm-hmm.
When you were stealing from me, it was just you.
I have this feeling that it just seems really weird. I don't know why I get this feeling that her board of directors somehow report back to Dark.
Probably.
I don't know.
Dark's involved in a lot. We just don't know.
Because, I mean, they have been pushing her to leave for a long time.
Yeah.
And they've been trying to find ways to get her to leave for a long time. And I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, if that's the case, then they would have
if one or well, he doesn't care about them.
See, I think the way for them to resolve this is to have Ray come back at the end of the season of Legends and reinstate her. And that's how it's going to turn into Smoke Industries. He's going to
no, it's
come back from the dead.
Hold on. If we're going to take the future into consideration, then we have to go in order. So that it's Smoke Industries in 2046. But in the newspaper from 2024, it is back to Queen. Not Consolidated, but it's like Queen Incorporated or something like that. So I don't think that it's going to go to Smoke just yet. But no, I agree that they're going to get her back in the company somehow.
Yeah.
Somehow. Yeah, but I mean, that's just what I get. I mean, if he's not controlling all of them, he might be controlling one of them, the guy that fired her or something. I just have that feeling.
I feel like if they did, that would have been revealed, because
he might have some. I don't know. I think he has some backup plan.
He seems to have people planted everywhere, so
exactly.
It's not too far fetched, but I don't think it's gonna. If it is, I don't think it's gonna be a major plot point.
No, not right now anyway.
Yeah, and with all the stuff going on with Dark and Magic and everything, I was really excited that they mentioned Vixen again. It was just a little one-off comment, that Diggle made about Vixen, and I'm sitting there going, you know what? For season 2 of Legends, I would love for Vixen to be on there instead of Hawkgirl. Right? Like,
why not both?
Because you can have both, but I feel like the Kendra story to me is what bogged this season of Legends down, besides my stuff with Rip. But it focused too much on them, right? It's too much on sorry for the side tangent, but it was just the thing. But Legends focused too much on Kendra, Carter, and Vandal Savage. Right? And so those three, and they've kind of been formed as like a triangle unit that they're kind of all connected kind of thing. So I feel like you can just get rid of it. Like if they're gonna stop Vandal this season, you can get rid of Kendra and Carter and be okay, and then still bring them in for guest appearances since they're gonna be traveling through time and they're gonna exist anyway. You don't need to have them as a permanent aspect on the show. And bringing Kendra in with Constantine just ups the ante on all the magic stuff.
You mean Vixen?
Vixen, sorry. Vixen and Constantine, and you just up the ante on all the magic coming into the show. And since this season of Arrow here has dealt a lot with magic, it could work pretty well.
Yeah.
Maybe bring Sarah back, and, Aubrey says, I just want Sarah back. And I do not disagree. I like Sarah on Legends. I think she's very integral part of that show, and I don't think we can replace her on that show, but I kind of miss her on Arrow.
She's
I'm not gonna lie.
Arrow.
Yeah.
She's better on Arrow.
I agree.
But yeah, what was I gonna say? I guess that's all I wanted to say about Felicity. Oh, well, they sort of failed. They stopped all the nukes but one.
Hmm.
Uh,
All the time,
and
I'm just sitting there going, just call Supergirl. I don't care if she's in another world. Call
okay,
her
you care if
anyway.
she's on another Earth?
Yeah.
There's no way
She's
to
in
get
another
here.
universe. Just call her
Yeah,
anyway. She stopped the nuclear missile before.
yeah. And so Felicity chose to scoot because I mean, obviously they had no time, they had no options. It was either 1 million people or 100,000.
Mm-hmm.
She moved the
The
nuke over
GPS.
just a little bit.
I mean, that she's really devastated by the fact that you could see that it
Oh
kind of
yeah.
changed
Yeah.
her. She has this realization that she's the one that killed these people. Yes, the nuke was going to go off and kill a bunch of people, but she's personally responsible for that town being the
Yeah.
second target. So
Well,
she's going to feel a lot
yeah.
worse because all the people in there are going to die. I'm sure, or are dead. And I'm sure we're going to hear of, this so and so was there, and Felicity's really going to be like, oh, that's my fault because I redirected it there.
Yeah. So this is
Well, she didn't have
actually
much time. She didn't have
it's
much time.
it's actually a thought experiment in ethics. It's called the trolley problem,
Mm-hmm.
and they present to you it's a train going down a track, and there's no time to get these five workers off the track in time.
Okay.
Like the five workers are going to get hit by the train if it keeps going. So your only option is, do you flip the switch that changes the train to a track with one person on it, or do you not do anything? And most people flip the switch and kill the one person
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to the five.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's like an ethics
I love
thought experiment.
that it's most people would do it.
Well, it's 90%.
Right.
90% would choose the one person over the five
Yeah.
I just love those 10
to kill.
sadistic people out there just want more people to die.
Well,
It's more that
no,
they're
but
not going to be
it's
involved in the decision.
exactly,
Yeah.
yeah. It's to keep their hands off the situation. Yeah, it's do nothing or pull the lever are the two options.
Yeah.
So yeah, honestly, when that happened, I was like, oh, I just learned about this problem in ethics.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
couldn't she just tell the thing it was 40 miles off course and put it into the ocean?
I think it's all she had.
Yeah.
All she had.
I mean,
was
the trajectory and the rain, the speed in which it was going down, I don't think she could have changed it much. And
Yeah, no.
That's probably
No.
why, so.
Well, I think it was whatever code she was using at that moment was only 25 miles.
Yeah, because they already said
No,
that,
she said she was changing the satellite as opposed to the actual codes in the thing. They
No,
couldn't
yes,
get the
but
codes.
she had to hack the satellite.
Right.
she had to have, and she could only. They already said that when she was in college, she did that with the GPS in New York or whatnot, and everyone thought they were 20 miles off from where they really were.
Right.
So
So
whatever
is
she
20
had,
the limit? She can't make it.
Well, I think 25 was just what she did.
what she could do
What she
Okay.
could
at
do
that time.
moment. Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's
that's
what
still a
she
lot
it's
of
what she
people
could have done with what time she had.
Mhm.
I
And I mean, even if the nuke went off in the water, that still affects a lot of people.
Yeah.
Maybe nobody dies, but that's radiation poisoning in the water.
It's a lot of seafood ruined.
Yeah.
God damn, yeah. Damn seafood.
It's a lot of people getting sick and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it was always just gonna suck.
Oh yeah.
And now, I mean, now that that nuke went off, I mean, they still have from what her dad said, they have the codes playing whack-a-mole with the other ones for at least another 24 hours.
Yeah.
So how are they gonna, keep those ones from detonating?
I don't know. Yeah, because she was on her own working with that one nuke while Noah was holding all the others. So he can't take his hands off it. Otherwise, they'll all go.
His
hand.
Well, he got shot in the other arm, so he couldn't use that.
Oh, okay.
His hand.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I think one hand's good enough, I guess.
Mm.
But he put it on a loop, so they had 24 hours before, at least that keep them busy for at least 24 hours.
Right.
Yeah. So another interesting part of this episode was Donna and Lance about it. He was gonna lie about knowing a
Yeah, I mean,
that.
I know where that was going.
Yeah.
You know, he's trying to protect his job security, and you know everything is the way everything is in place right now with Dark. He's gonna get his job back because he's pleading it off as he didn't know, and he was doing it under duress, and you know everything else. But now, if he's like, no, I knew she was the Black Canary, and everybody's like, well, the Black Canary is a vigilante. She's more than capable of taking care of herself. Then people are gonna be like, you didn't do this under duress. You did this because you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
So, I get why he was lying. I don't get why she made such a big deal. I know she explained herself,
Yeah.
but that's far different.
The lie he told is not what that lie he would tell.
It's
Is
nothing
not
that's
as
going to
big.
snowball out of control and have any effect over anybody. It's to save the man's job. It's not going to harm. It doesn't actually harm anybody in any way, shape, or form but himself.
Yeah. And I mean, I understand her telling him that he doesn't have to
Yeah.
lie, that sort of thing. But then like at the end she was like, I know you'll make the right decision, and that felt to me like a little manipulative. And I was like,
It's
oh,
not a
I don't
little
like how that
manipulative.
sounds.
It's not a little manipulative. That is 100% manipulative, because she's like, oh, I know you're going to do this because I told you not to.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh, that feels nasty.
Yeah.
And I think that has to go with her. It's her character. She's always has a wall up. She always has that wall up, and she always. I think after, Felicity's dad stuff, she put that wall up, and she realized she has to be in control of everything. She's not going to give up her control or control to anyone else, which leads to being very manipulative. And she works at a casino in Vegas and kind of has to be that way. Old habits are hard to break.
Yeah, I mean that scene right there really made me dislike her. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to shake that anytime soon. It just
I don't that makes me think that Donna and Lance won't last.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, no.
Yeah. I do want to tangent a little bit because Aubrey says, I want a female big bad. And I've been thinking a lot about Talia al Ghul.
Mm-hmm.
And if she restarted the League of Assassins and was the big bad, I would be all on board for that. Because I bet you Talia would kick the shit out of Ollie.
Yeah, that just kind of poses a problem for Malcolm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm waiting for Malcolm to get stabbed in the back like he deserves.
It'll happen.
I can't stand him anymore. I'm just so done.
I don't mind him, but I don't mind him. I don't mind him, but I'm also sick of him.
I'm with Thea. He's so predictable. It's like, oh, he's just doing it to protect you. Yeah, great. Okay.
Yeah.
Done.
What if Talia comes back and she goes in league with him? Makes him
Malcolm?
Yeah.
Only if she makes a co. Only if not co. No. If Talia comes into the picture, she needs to make Malcolm her bitch. There's no none of this Nyssa submitted to Malcolm, none of that shit. No.
Yeah.
But
Malcolm's I don't know. She's bitch.
I like to see, or maybe she'll come back and she's not a bitch. Maybe she'll, I don't know, depending on how she was raised and what happened.
Yeah, I can't really think of any other big female DC villains that are going to fit into the context of this show right now. So, obviously I could think of at least 4 that would fit into Gotham right now. But, that's the wrong side of the DC universe at the moment. So, Talia makes the most sense. So if they're going to do a female big bad, then I think Talia would be the perfect fit.
Ever since that episode in Legends, I cannot stop thinking when.
Yeah.
When?
Where is she? What happened to her? I want to see that.
I have all the questions.
Is. Yeah. What happened to her? Where is she? That kind of thing. It's
yeah.
Because when I was talking to my husband about Arrow and when they're doing the whole Nessa and Razgul, or stuff like that. So I was like, well, I was talking about his daughter. He goes, oh, Talia? And I was like, no, his other daughter. And he was like, shit, he had another daughter?
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah. So, I mean, I was like, I have no clue where she was. I mean, we're both like, I don't know that one. He's like, I don't know that one. So that's just how it is. Yeah. I mean, so hopefully we'll get that on one of the shows, maybe. Hopefully.
Yeah, maybe. Definitely. I would love like an adult Talia. I need it.
Mm-hmm. Well, of course they're gonna.
I'm gonna be sad.
She's only probably a couple years older than.
I'm gonna be sad if this.
No, she's decades older.
Is she decades?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be sad if this is the end of Dark. I like Dark as a villain.
Yeah, I like him too.
I mean, the only time we saw him in this episode was him absorbing some powers and.
Oh, it wasn't just some powers. It was all of the fallen from Monument Point.
100,000 souls.
Yeah.
He looked like beefy.
Yeah.
Like the magic version of beefy.
He's just incredible.
Yeah, no, he's insane.
And I want to know what's up with him after seeing him in the past in Legends of Tomorrow without having aged a single bit. We never got an explanation off that.
Well, here's the thing. We don't know if it lasted him that long. But I guess 300 something years ago, him and Ra's al Ghul were
fighting to be the head of.
Right, we just don't have an explanation though.
Yeah, no, but when Dark ran away, he stole some of the Lazarus Pit. We don't know how long it lasted him.
We don't
and
know.
He probably doesn't have it anymore.
I don't know, or it might be when we saw him at the altar and he was cutting his arm or something. Maybe he's making sacrifices to the idol or something like that, and it makes him.
Yeah, right. We never got answers about that, right? The blood.
No.
Yeah. So maybe that's the way he's, sacrificing himself, and it's keeping him young or something.
Yeah, we still don't know everything about this idol too. I think there's still stuff we don't understand.
We don't understand anything.
So I like, and we've been talking about this, how Diggle and Ollie have sort of suffered a role reversal. Suffered is probably the wrong word, but I like how they addressed it, where Ollie's like, I know you're lying to Lila. You probably shouldn't do that. And Dig is like, oh yeah, you can lecture me. I really like that they pointed it out. Ouch, hurt my hand. That was just I like.
Yeah,
that.
it is, but at the same time, Diggle should look at Ollie as what not to do.
Yes,
lying to someone you love.
and I never thought I'd be here, but I'm so happy how much Ollie's grown.
Yes.
Because of how much I fucking complained about him last season.
Yeah. Oh, I know. You were. Oof.
That was all I did. Like every episode, I'm like, I'm so done with Ollie. Ollie needs to shut the fuck up. No, Ollie's in a good place right now.
Yeah.
Giving good advice.
Yep.
Not being a shitlord.
Side note, you know what I just realized I forgot?
What?
I forgot to bring corn to this podcast.
Oh, right, we were going to do corn, and it was on sale today. Oh, well.
I got
corn
grains.
chips? Close enough.
Puffs.
It's not the same.
No, it has no GMO corn.
That's not going to stop you from Genesis, though.
I like that brand. That's a good brand.
It's actually really good. It's sweet and salty, so it's really weird. But it's addictive.
I listen. Anyway.
We're not sponsored by them, but we should be. I don't know.
Yeah, you want to give us some free bags of popcorn? We're in.
Yeah.
We're in.
You don't have to
actually. Angry Orchard. Come on.
Yeah, we'll talk about your product. You don't even have to pay us. Just give us free stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Free food. Anyway. I guess the last thing we have to talk about are the flashbacks,
which I really enjoyed.
Me too, but it's like I was like, it's too short. No.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the way the flashbacks have been this whole season.
I know.
It's just when you start to get into it, it's just like, just kidding.
No, come on. Freaking cock teases.
Yeah, really. So we got up to what Ollie had the vision of, and that was where they ended, right? Her
her dropping the idol.
Yeah, with the glowing yellow eyes.
Yeah. Oh my God, what is up with her eyes?
I don't know, but that's how Dark's eyes glow. That's how Ritter's eyes, Ryder's eyes glow. Yeah. He uses the powers. So maybe she started to channel it. Maybe she's using the idol.
I don't know.
Accidentally.
Maybe.
Maybe the idol's using her.
Just carrying it, and then Ollie killing people. She probably started absorbing those souls.
Oh yeah. I didn't put that together. Yeah. You're right.
Yep. And she couldn't carry it anymore. She had to drop it. She was like it was like physically hurting her.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure absorbing that kind of power, does a little more than tickle.
Yeah. Does not feel good.
No.
Probably not.
Sure, once you've got it, it feels amazing, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
maybe. So I don't know. I never did that before.
Oh my God! You know what I forgot to talk about?
Who?
Danny Bridgecastle.
Who's
fucking
that?
Vinnie Jones.
Oh, Vinnie Jones, yeah.
Who comes to bring in
Corn.
Noah. Corn. No.
Corn.
Goes to bring in Noah and fails. I like that Ollie actually shot people this time.
Yeah.
It's not just like, ooh, trank arrows. You put an arrow through Danny's arm. And that's was his forearm, and he was fighting, and the arrow almost cut Ollie's face open.
The dude with his lips sewn shut, Ollie shot him right through the ankle.
In the calf, yeah.
And then, shot him with the boa arrow that wrapped him up. I was like, couldn't you just shoot him with that one first? I know, was the ankle one really necessary?
Yeah, he's savage this episode.
Yes, it was nice. I like he had a little backstory on that guy. Why did he sew his lips shut? Was there some kind of something he doesn't want to tell that he'll spill?
All of Dark's secret magic tricks.
Well, he had his lips sewn before he met Dark.
Well, he didn't know Dark.
I know. I was kidding.
So, all secret magic.
Yeah, until the prison.
It's all shit.
I know all of Dark's secret magic tricks. He taught me them. He did. Mm-hmm. Just hold on. Where?
What? How to bleach his hair?
Okay, so Clio.
Yeah.
Look, right? This is one of Dark's secret magic tricks. All right. You're gonna pick the 9 of hearts. All right. Tell me when to stop. Tell me when to stop. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Boom. What now? See, that's one of Dark's magic. You know why? Because I showed you. This is what you do, right? Dark does this. It's because they're all 9 hearts.
What? You have a trick deck?
No, the Dark taught me how to do that. It's just a normal deck of cards.
Yeah, no, it's not.
What are you talking about?
What?
It's a normal deck of cards.
Anyways.
Anyway.
Dumb lies.
You guys got anything else to say about this episode?
Dark is a really good teacher. I've learned everything that I know from him.
Okay. Next week is called Lost in the Flood. Following the shocking events in the previous episode, Oliver and Diggle race to rescue Theo, while Felicity, Curtis, and Noah join together to stop Dark. They finally bring Curtis aboard.
About time.
Curtis. Come on.
Hope he doesn't lie to his husband this time.
No.
Oh well. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a pretty. These
it's very vague.
They've been getting very sparse. For a CW show, they're getting very sparse.
Well, I think
we're getting to the end.
Yeah, we're getting to the end, so they want to keep us in the dark. Keep us in the dark.
Is next episode the finale, or do we have one more?
We have one more after.
Okay, so we got 2 more episodes.
Yep.
All right.
Which that synopsis is even more sparse.
Yeah.
It just says there is a show tonight.
Yeah.
Join us in the season finale.
Yeah. So, Dom, where can the people find you?
You can find me down below at Phenomedom, PHENOMEDOM, where you can find all of Damien Dark's magic tricks.
Oh, I bet. Rachel, where can they find you?
You can find me at Savannah17 on Twitter.
You can find me at Clio Moto on Twitter, Twitch, and Pinterest. And you can find all of us at ASOTV Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, Gmail, Plus.
Are you a snake?
And right here on YouTube, follow us for some more podcasts for some of your favorite TV shows, video games, and movies. Until next time, bye-bye.
Clio, how did you get the 9 of hearts?
Magic?
Were you planning on telling me to stop, or were you just gonna wait for the whole thing to go through? Was that your plan?
I was gonna wait for the whole thing to go through.
And it still blew up in your face.
Yeah, I know.